We'll push the
Well,
button.
let me tell you guys something else that happened too. We want you guys to remember this. The sheriff's department came into the parking lot of the hotel that we're staying in, and they took photos of all of our license plates. So they've done that too, license plates of the people there at the motel.
If you guys show up here, come right to the. I'm right here in the front. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my bullhorn out. Okay, and I'm gonna bullhorn the crap out of you guys, and I'm gonna read to you Article 1, Section 8, Paragraph 17. Okay. Because ultimately, land issues. How we go about resolving issues relating to land. Is this the way to do it? I'm going to say no. It was a piss poor way to.
I don't know.
I'm going to say that. I am. I'm going to say that.
Well, I don't know about you, but
what?
When it all started, when we got the call from Ammon, and we shared that with everybody. We're trying to be as transparent as possible. But when we shared that with everyone, and then the police were in the parking lot taking photos of our license plates, and the phone's ringing off, and the hook, and we're just trying to again gather our thoughts. It's like a roller coaster ride of emotions. We're up here one minute and down here the next, and we don't really. I mean, after a while, it gets your brain gets a little scrambled. You don't know what is real and what isn't, which is part of the psyop, I think, that they pull on you right during these things, and we're just kind of like, I don't know, we're just kind of like the rats on the wheel here, performing for them a little. I think we kind of have to, but they also here on the ground. I mean, when they get credible intel, they have to move. They can't second guess what they're doing. They have to move. And when we got here, I've never seen the camp like this before. I was like, wow, this is amazing. But then again, here's what I think happened, and this is only what I think happened. It's only my opinion. I think they put out a false alert, false intel, so that they could see what they have up here, so that they could see exactly what their game plan was and what they would do. And I truly do believe that. The media, they're crawling with media around here. We know that the media works for the government in many, many cases. And
I'm laughing. You know why?
Well, I mean, I've thought about
this for
a while, so I think I really do believe that that's what's happened here. And I believe someone in the media probably is assisting. Maybe a bunch of people in the media are assisting. It's like Pete told the guy today, 1/3 of your paycheck comes from the Pentagon. So, you
and they don't even know it.
Me.
Yeah, they don't even know it.
Well, I think a lot of them do know it.
You think they know it?
So we have to keep in mind that the media, in many cases, will assist law enforcement to get things done. And I truly do believe that a false alert was sent out so that they could see what these guys have.
I'm laughing because when I showed up here and I saw a freaking road grader at the... I didn't even know. I'm laughing. I didn't even know they had a road grader down there, and I was down there. I didn't see one.
They probably don't. They probably have them staged at various different places. These guys are all military. They're going to have a military strategy, and we saw it very well. This is something that would actually happen, in a wartime scenario. If let's say the desert, for instance. I mean, these guys have strategized exactly.
Thank you, Kenny.
What they have to do when they get the alert. So, I really do believe that this could have been a false flag by the sheriff's department to get these guys to show their hand so that they could finally see what they have. Because up until this time, the big question has been, how many people are in there? What have you guys got? What are you guys doing? The media has been really pushing those questions, and now they know. Now they know. And they also know, they probably wanted the question answered, are these guys willing to guard that place with guns? And they got that answer too. So. I really do believe it was
laughing.
a psychological, what do they call that?
Psyop.
Yeah, I really do. That's what I believe happened here tonight, and I believe that it may happen again.
Sheriff Ward, you know what? Seriously, you could just drive up here. Well, I don't know about right now.
I don't think that anybody wants him to drive up here. I think, at this point, first of all, I think Ammon Bundy and Mel and those guys have definitely shown that they are unwilling to negotiate or compromise. They're steadfast in what they are doing here, and we know from Bundy Ranch and what happened there that the Bundy family does not negotiate, and I don't see any of them giving up and walking out of here in handcuffs. That's my opinion. So, I believe that it's going to be high drama. Will there be violence? I don't know. But, we're going to have to see what happens here. We're going to have to see what happens.
Okay, so I'm going to push this button, and hopefully the stream will be on. You guys can stay in the chat room and talk. We'll check it. We'll check the chat room here as soon as we shut down. Hopefully it'll be open, but definitely stay.
Can I say one more thing? Hopefully the Bundys have been in front of the camera enough and shown their face enough and shown their souls and how truly, they believe in this and how good they are. At the core of them, they are good people. And hopefully that's a little bit of a psychological psyop too.
You know what?
They've gotten into the hearts and the minds of the people, and that if the government would dare do anything to them now, it would be they have no idea of how the public would react. So it may keep the government from coming in and doing something really horrible.
Can I say something before we go? I'm going to end on a weird note here. I say weird note. Back. I'm going to send a message to. Okay, I do know, and I don't mean to gloat, okay, because I sound like somebody else, okay, because I got more listeners, whatever. I'm not going to say that. This is what I'm going to say. MSNBC, okay, that MSNBC reporter, I would say it's safe to say that we have more listeners who understand us and know about our constitutional stance in Baltimore, okay, of the African-American community, the black community, than that guy has on MSNBC, okay? And he wanted to bring up the question about what Cliven Bundy said about what Cliven Bundy said about those racial remarks they took out of context.
Sure.
And I know that the people of Baltimore, okay, who know what we stood for there on their behalf and their constitutional rights, and I told them there was going to come a day where they can come here, all right, to the dirt and stand up for those same exact principles, shoulder to shoulder with the white people, because you think it's white people.
Well, I mean, at this point,
well,
what else
that's what they're calling it. They're like, because you know what? Baltimore people don't understand tens of thousands of acres of ranching land,
right?
Because it doesn't exist in the inner city in Baltimore. Okay, so you just automatically think that that's just for white people. I don't know. That's kind of odd to me. But even still, people of Baltimore, you need to join, okay, the people here in Oregon. Come out here peacefully. 100,000 men and women, shoulder to shoulder, okay? That's what we need here. 100,000 men and women, shoulder to shoulder, unarmed. That's what I'm calling for. And of every race, creed, and color.